Now I need to show you who Nigeria is. Because just like you are a man, you have a name, you have a destiny in God. Nigeria is a corporate persona. He has a name and he has a destiny in God. If you don't know this, you may not know how to pray or why you need to pray. God gave, like I said before, he gave the Germans engineering, gave the Britons education. He gave the Indians philosophy. He gave us revival. It is from this kitchen, Nigeria is God's kitchen, where revival will be cooked and exported to the nations of the world. Our destiny is intrinsically related to the move of God that God intends to bring into the nursery that he has in this house. Nigeria prospers to the extent to which we model revival in the land. And what we call the oil boom from the back end was the SU revival. What generated the oil boom is the SU revival. Anytime we begin to operate in our capacity, then we begin to prosper as a nation. Unfortunately, because of immaturity, it was that prosperity that the revival brought us into league with devils. But we have matured. We have matured. Every time we begin to model a revival, then we begin to prosper. Everything begins to work. Security works. Transportation works. But when we begin to journey far away from revival, then you begin to hear things like headsmen, terror. We were raised for revival. And those of us that are priests know this. If we fail, every other thing will fail. So the restoration will begin from the house of God. When God has a man-child, then if you try to smuggle in corruption again, you will die by the sword. Unfortunately, for people that still continue the old game, they are not aware that the seasons have shifted. And God has looked down from heaven and he has begun to see, people willing to serve him again. People willing to walk with him again. People willing to fulfill his mandate again. You know, the politicians don't know that. One of the political figures walked into my office and I saw that he was campaigning for someone. I said, sorry, this person is losing. And I speak as a prophet. He said, I want to give him my hypertension. The day the results were called. In fact, I just spoke with him today. Said, you know, when I saw the results, your voice was in my head. He is not aware that suns have risen. Meanwhile, it's not a big deal to know the future. That's where we dwell. We dwell there. Oh, those days it was a big deal. Not now. Not now. They are not aware that suns have risen. Men that God can give territories to. Men that God can give nations to. So the old craft of corruption can no longer prosper. It can't prosper. And I will show you why. If we were to go to the book of Daniel, you will see why. It can no longer prosper. There's something happening overhead. And I saw it in the spirit. I saw it in September. I saw it. That thing happening overhead. Nigeria shall be free. And the leaves of that tree were for the healing of the nations. There is a river that will flow out of Nigeria. It will bring healing. Yeah. It's flowing already, but it will still flow in greater magnitude. A higher current as it gushes forth. This is the nursery of revival. And all the woes we have experienced as a nation is because of our destiny. Burkina Faso I think they are in peace now. And Chad and Senegal, they are in peace. Benin Republic is in peace. But we fight because Israel is not just God's only son. Israel is God's firstborn. And the same way Israel was called, Nigeria also was called. And our destiny is so clear. The house of revival, the house of fire, the house of the burning flames of witness, the carriers of the spirit of Elijah, of justice and of judgment. Rise on your feet, let us pray. So if you ask me, will we go down? No, not anymore. Now it's time for us to rise. So all the corruption and the wickedness that you saw, it will fall like a pack of cats. It will fall. It will fall. It will fall. The book of Ezekiel chapter